Today is the day that we are going to go through the 6-step guide of the home buying process, okay? But before we can start with those 6 steps, step 0 is deciding that you want to buy your very first property, or that you want to buy your second, third, fourth, whatever it is, right? Step number 1 is the needs/wants analysis, otherwise known as the buyer's consultation. So in this meeting or in this conversation, it's basically assessing what is your big why? Why is it that you want to purchase a property? Is it because you want to upgrade? You want to downsize? You want to buy an investment property? What is this step going to bring you 5 years, 10 years? Like, what is part of the big picture plan? At least that's what I like to understand about my clients. We talk also about the time frame. Okay, are we buying by the end of the year? Are we buying in the next 3 months, 6 months, whatever it may be? We need to understand the time frame. And then we also talk about property type, budget, etc., etc., etc. But this is basically the needs and the wants analysis, the very first step. Second is going to be the pre-approval and meeting with a lender. This is where we're going to decide, okay, how much home can you actually afford, right? And this is the you're then going to get a pre-approval letter that's going to say, these within this price range is what you can buy. Sometimes some people do that first, and then you do the needs and wants analysis, because you may already have a lender that you're working with and now you're looking for an agent. So these steps can kind of go back and forth, but the needs and wants analysis is very important, so that way we can come up with a game plan. So once we understand that, next is sending and showing you homes. Where are we looking at the homes? On the MLS, on our Rethought app. That way we can see, okay, what is available on the market given your needs and your wants and the price range. So that way we have that game plan. We say, these are the types of homes I'm going to be sending and showing you. Let me know which ones do you want to see, and we come up with a time. So that way both the buyer and the agent are committed to each other. Once we find the homes that we like, then we start writing offers, all right? And later in another video, I'm going to talk about, what is the offer and how to actually write an offer. But offers are then going to contain contingencies. Okay, contingencies are meant to protect both the buyer and the seller, to say, okay, we need to fulfill these things to then close the deal. Once we're writing offers, right, and it gets accepted, all right, we're going to then head over into the contract process. We need to meet certain dates, okay, because let's say if we're doing an inspection, appraisal, it has to be done within a certain time frame. That way, let's say if we're closing in 30 or 45 days, we have to take it step by step, right? And this is also part of the contingencies. So these are going to go hand in hand. We negotiate, because at the end of the day, the only people that are talking to each other is the buying agent and the listing agent. The buyer never talks to the seller directly, and vice versa. So the agents, that's why it's beneficial to work with agents, because we need to take charge of all parties involved, right? Title companies, right? Inspectors, the appraisals. We need to set up all these times and reach certain timelines, so that way we can then, right, once everything gets fulfilled, everyone is happy, both buyer and seller, we can then go to the closing table. You get to receive your keys, and what do we do in this step? We celebrate. So there you have it. This is the 6-step guide into buying a property. This is the home buying process. Should you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Luis, Rethought Real Estate.